All right, take two. Let's go. Hopefully we can incorporate some of those pointers from the first 20 minutes of
Yeah,
that
yeah.
attempt in this one.
Yeah, I mean, and again, early game with echoes is not that important. Like, you can get a lead with early game, but it's probably going to be like 5 minutes at most.
There's,
Demon Transport Center, and that's a really nice hint.
yeah,
And if you don't need the Umos item, you can just not walk into that cutscene.
right. Yeah.
So since it was an ETM,
All right.
I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back.
Yep. That's good. Just gonna make sure these are fully charged shots. Oh yeah. Since this is recording part 2, this is mentoring with Bruh Inc. If that's not obvious from the video title. Unfortunately, first one failed. I died in early Dark Aegon, so which is why I'm getting it mentored. Bombs. Okay.
I'm back.
We got bombs.
All right.
Uh,
I would just pick up whatever's here.
yeah.
The only thing it could be that wouldn't be helpful is beam ammo, so
Another
I
ETM.
just get it. Yeah, or another ETM.
With bombs, do I do comms area?
Yeah, you do calm area.
Okay.
I think if you can do GFMC loop early, like if you get power bombs right away, even if it's just a PV expansion, I like to do like up to true GFMC right away. Sometimes
That's
I
Amber
mean
up there.
I think doing a check of transport A access is also not a bad idea early. If you get power bombs, but like right now we only have bombs, so we can't actually get all the way through GFMC. But Dark Beam. Okay, Seed's throwing a lot at you. Thing to think about here is Hive Chamber B. When do you do Hive? Because you can do Hive Chamber B before you go to Aegon, or you can do it after and get it at the same time as DMT. If you do Hive Chamber B right away, then you kind of commit to just not doing DMT ever.
Right.
Which can work. I mean, DMT is not often required. I usually will save it, but like, I mean, there's no like concrete way to go on it. It's like, it's kind of just down to the seed whether you actually get punished for that or not. It's a red key.
Is there an NSJ way up here that I should be doing, or do I just leave this for later?
There is a way. I usually don't.
Sounds good.
The reliquary information is really not that vital, so like if I'm coming through and it's fast, I'll scan it, but otherwise.
So you'd say just keep moving towards Aegon here?
Yeah.
Oops.
It's like you can do Hive Chamber B, but I wouldn't. Does that mean it's a bad play? No. It's just how the seed's gonna work out. And like remember, we know a beam is in transport center too, so working our way there. That's probably gonna be light beam because Annihilator's not gonna do hardly anything right now. And then you get Dark Light, another quad SDK. That's fun.
Yeah, not escaping it. Just in case the game thought I was skipping that last seed, I died on purpose. Threw another one at me.
Yeah, here you can just do bomb jumps up the left side, and it's pretty easy.
Yeah. NSJ, where's the best spot to peak Mining Plaza?
You can technically see it from the ledge you're standing on. I usually would like. Usually, what I'll do is as I'm like up in this main center platform, just take a look over because if you do that, you can see if it's like a big item,
Mm-hmm.
and usually if it's important, it's going to be a big item.
It was
Like,
light ammo, by the way.
yeah, I could see from there.
Okay.
Missile launcher and judgment pit. Okay, so right now launcher and you also know probably light beam in transport center. So yeah, you absolutely just go straight towards early dark Aegon. You want that light beam. In fact, you can even it might even be worth going back to Light World to get that light beam right away so that you can have it for Jump Guardian. I don't know if that would actually be faster, but it might be. Get on Key's hands.
Come on.
Love the cannons.
Oh, I should have got Sand Cash first. Should I go back for that?
You can get it on the way out.
Okay. Hooray for space jump.
But yeah, I probably would have. There's not going to be pirates in here.
Right.
Yeah, I probably would have grabbed Sand Cash, but I don't really think that's going to matter here.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Okay, double quad
yeah.
SDKs.
If I'm doing one, I might as well do two.
Okay. Early Dark Aegon again. Yeah, this time you don't even need to do the bomb jump, though, because you have Dark.
Yes. I don't need to stand on the blade pod. So would you recommend going back, or should I just make the loop? Like,
Just
should
do
I
the
grab?
loop.
Okay.
Yeah, just do the loop.
Should I take a save first?
You might as well save at the save station.
Or like, should I go around to Judgment Pit right now? Or
No,
okay,
go forward
gotcha.
through the loop. Because you want to, like, you're going to end in Judgment Pit, and then you're going to be, like, it's going to be faster to get back here.
Okay.
Those guys don't really drop you anything. Make sure you
Noted.
look at the item.
True. Is dark ammo. Alright. Can rest a little easier now. Have at least one save.
Yeah. And then you can just either shoot that safe zone with dark, or you can just roll around it. If you roll around it, you won't have to ever unmorph until you get over here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just dead. No, it's going to be something. Okay, that makes Mining Station B suspicious. If we get boost, that would make Underground Tunnel area or Hall of Honor dead. Seekers is interesting though there. But that's definitely some sort of early game progression. This is a very loaded early Dark Aegon though.
All of the seeds I've been generating have been basically stay in Aegon, and like I want to route more aggressively, but every seed I've played so far has been rewarding me for just staying put.
You can roll around to the left of that safe zone, and you want to just go straight to Broom Closet before you do this. I mean, now that you've already been shooting him, it's not worth, but...
Oh yeah, I guess I'd know that this isn't an E-Tank. I was kind of hoping for like something that would not have me waiting as much, but...
Yeah. If you just shoot all the safe zones before you roll through them, you won't have to wait. And then it's 13 charge missile. So like 13 of those combos where you do a charge and then a missile. But you've shot a bunch of chunks. Yeah, you're probably about there. Yeah.
Close enough. And now I'm gonna jump on this guy.
I mean, after this, it's transport center. I wouldn't pick this up.
Right, because now I have to wait for the room to reload.
Yeah, and you already had 25 missiles. After this, it's definitely Aegon Temple. It's probably worth lowering the gate in Mining Station A.
Yeah.
In case you want to route that way. Because right now, you have to remember the priority checks. We have Light Beam and Seekers are our newest items, really, in Logic. Light Beam has yet to be explained. Seekers also have yet to be explained, so it could be either of them. We don't really know which one is going to be locked behind, but we get Mining Station B as our first, like, Seeker locked check. And so we get that by going to Aegon Temple. You also get the hint there. You get the hint in Aegon Energy. And then you can just route that straight into Labs because you'll have Light Beam by then. So it's absolutely the best play here. Plus, you set yourself up to be able to do DMT next time you go to Temple Grounds. And the game is not giving you friendly drops right now. Try and grab something before you go into the light world. Wow, that's rude.
They said this drop system's better, supposedly.
Sometimes it's not.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so right now you've got a lot of really good items. So you just gotta start basically full clearing, and again, these beams and seekers are pointing to stuff in Aegon and not in Temple Grounds. So you definitely just stay in Aegon because that's what they're pointing to, of course. And um, if there's nothing once you do all of Aegon, then you would go back to Temple Grounds. But chances are you're gonna find something here. Again, plan for what you're gonna do if you're like plan for what you do if you were to not find any items. But we can be pretty confident there's gonna be something in labs. That said, I say probably not lower mining station A right now. There's screw attack.
Uh, right. I don't want to do. Um,
I mean, you don't really need to lower this. You can, but chances are you're not gonna want to come this way after labs, because after labs, if you're trying to leave, you're just gonna want to be safe warping and not coming out that direction anyways, because you've already done everything in early Aegon basically, and you're either going to be wanting to go to Torvis or back to do Temple Grounds cleanup, and both of those it's just best to safe warp.
should I do mining station B first?
Yes, you
Okay.
don't have a power bomb, so do Mining Station B and Aegon Energy first, because these could technically be a power bomb, which saves you time. Yeah, get that D-tank.
Whew, thank you.
Game being pretty stingy early game with those E-tanks. It's kind of unfortunate that we can't check Storage A right now, but Storage A is pretty much a dead check, and it almost
Oh,
never
power
has
bomb.
anything. Okay, well, that's great.
Suit
A
Moon Ranger.
decent hint. I mean, we were going to find that anyways, but it's still not bad. Ooh, be careful for those Krayleys, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can also just use that on Bomb Guardian as well. Ooh, Echo Visor. That's kind of a crazy out of logic find. Grab a power bomb out of these crates right now, because
Right here,
right there,
yes.
because you're gonna want to do Bomb Guardian after this.
Oops.
Yeah, you don't really need to go to that second standwell. You can just do the first one and then use screw attack. I think the second one, if you don't have screw attack, though. Echo Visor is interesting. That's kind of it's like a thing that almost anybody would get that in a race, so it doesn't really help you, but it's just means that the seed is not gonna probably be that bad late game. Like, at least you're not gonna have to look for Echo late game. And remembering that Echo is not in logic; it's out of logic by power bombs. Echo tends to be really late, so
Except for one of the most recent seeds I played, I had Amber locked by in
Echo.
Profane Path.
Oh wow,
Yeah, and that solved the seed for me. An unhinted Amber.
huh? That's funny.
It was pretty mean. All right, so I just lay a power bomb as
You
it charges.
you can use screw attack to get over the wall there, so you don't have to like walk through the gap. Like if you're coming from mine shaft.
Ah, gotcha.
Emerald.
So do you think like boost might come up soon if?
That seems, yeah. Because Emerald does a few things early. Transport A access, Torvis, and then FTA/Sank entrance. Sank entrance is quite a ways out, especially given that Echo Visor. You're inclined to think main PBs might be kind of late, of course, as soon as I say that. Um, Interesting. Well, that's useless because we already have screw tag.
Yeah, they're basically just it's nice to know if anything, just that I'm not like leaving anything important there.
You know it's dead.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so Echo is in logic now. Echo alone is not going to do anything until we see Annihilator or like Boost Spider. I think you should do Spider's Treasure here because you have everything for Hazing Cliff to be in logic. Plus, you can see what's in Calling Chamber, and you can get Hall of Combat Mastery now. So it's like, even if there's something in Calling Chamber and we can't get it, it's still good info because it's probably...
And I'm not gonna grab the suit right now.
Yeah, you don't have Spider Ball, so
Oh
it's a
yeah.
one-way.
Yeah, I'm not confident in that one yet.
Super Missiles. Okay, what is this seed? The seed is so jet.
Yeah, which has been my problem is like I want to like continue or like I, I want to reach out and like pursue deeper areas, but it's just been stay
God.
in Agon the entire time and get rewarded,
Yeah.
which is it's hard to
What is this seed?
no. Yeah.
This is just this seed is so front loaded. Okay, now you gotta start thinking, what am I even gonna need to beat the game? You need Spider Ball, and it's possible you'll need Dark Visor or maybe Gravity. Um, Boost Ball can be required. I'd say Cannonball, if you learn the wall crawl, it basically allows you to skip boost in any seed, pretty much no matter what, and it's a universal boost like solution,
Hmm.
except for Airy, of course. So like Cannonball is a really good wall crawl to learn. It's like you can get boost basically without actually having to find it.
Yeah.
It's really useful.
Well, found it.
Nice. Uh, okay, be careful. Screw attack across, yeah. I'd say probably immediately go for the drop here on your right. Yeah, and then just go back.
All right.
All right, even
Boost
more
required.
items. We have Logical Torvis access. Both,
Is after doing
both.
like labs is like getting out of here and going for hints probably like what you're
Yeah,
thinking.
when you're gonna get that suit, um, especially like honestly, I don't know how much of labs you even do right now. It's like I might just grab that suit,
And take the
leave a
save board.
leave a pivot in that save station, take the save warp, check your hints, and if you have SDKs in labs, just reset back and get those now.
Hmm.
And if you don't, probably just go to Torvis from, because you're going to be in Sky Temple Gateway. You just go to Torvis from there.
Yeah. That'll give me a lot more
Because,
hints as well.
yeah,
Going for that first.
you already have every Amber hint. And again, I mean, right now, you might literally just need Spider Ball to beat the game. Like, this has the possibility to be sub-hour, which is funny. These are the makings of a sub-hour seed. Don't check main or Storage D until you just kill Dark Samus.
Yeah.
Like, I just wouldn't even bother.
Yeah, use it to reload the room.
Yeah. And, like, you can peek what it is, but, like, you're just going to pick it up after you kill Dark Samus anyway, so there's no point in peeking. Unless you actually just don't have Dark Beam. Shoot the gate. Oh, wait, you already did.
Yeah. So if I shoot the door.
You have to wait a while for this to load anyway, so good time to get drops. Get the suit.
Right.
Another trick, I mean, I bet you've probably already learned that trick, actually. Just getting this item without, like, Screw Attack or Spider Ball. If you haven't, you should, because it's a sneakily useful trick. Like, you don't think about how useful being able to get this item without Spider or Screw is until you actually have to do it.
I've seen. Is that the one where you kind of scale the side of the wall?
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do it. The gist of it is you get on this pillar. You can do a roll jump instant morph into
Yeah.
that thing,
Yeah.
but
No.
yeah, like the gist of it is you can do like a roll jump. You're
I'm too
pretty,
low. I'm too low.
yeah, too low using the space jump. Um, you can do either a roll jump or a scan dash over to the Luminoth corpse, and then yeah, you kind of just get up on that wall and just walk along.
How like far away from the hole do I want to be?
I usually just, I
Okay.
mean, honestly, the distance is kind of unimportant. Like, I usually like to be so, like, where I can somersault, and then, like, at the peak of my somersault, I'll go through the hole. But there's so many different ways to make that work. So you just practice it and find a way that's consistent. Also, you have boost, so you can be boosting.
Right. Yeah. Good call. Do I check sand processing while I'm here?
Yeah, you're here. You should. It's fast. Yeah, because right now there could be progression in labs, but those supers kind of point us away. Seekers kind of point us away. Boost kind of points us away. Although this is all in logic. And so you have to think, if you were going to do labs, why would you do it? You'd do it because there might be SDKs here. And we can find out whether there are SDKs here or not, which basically dictates whether we need to do labs or not. There's always possibility of some other progression being here, but at this point, we've seen supers, we've seen boosts, we've seen seekers, we've seen emerald, we've seen everything pointing not this way. You know, it's like, if the game really wants to do it to you, it can, but likely it will not. Plus, we can get actually 3 violet hints right now. Um, we don't have Darkflies or Seekers, but I think it's somewhat reasonable to just go through the like Grand Wind Chamber area
Mm-hmm.
into that region, and then get the FTA hint. Also check Transport A access because it's free right now. Plus, you can check GFMC, find out what's there, which is still kind of untapped.
Should I be peeking this? Probably should have been.
Yeah, you should peek this. if we find anything in GFMC, then we're obviously not resetting. But just getting those 3 hints is good too, because like, we could be possibly in go -1 here. So I'd get those 3 hints, because if those hints tell us where Spider Ball is, it's like it's huge. Even though, they're somewhat likely to not, because like, and Violet and Amber hints tend to give you early game items hints, and then Emerald is more mid game, and Cobalt is kind of a wild card. A lot of the time, Cobalt hints are actually really bad. Like, they're just kind of terrible hints, but they can be good.
It's 1 joke hint.
Yeah. That's a good hint. That's a really good hint.
Yes, that will be good. I will have you note I am very bad. Should I go this way first or do the loop and get the hint at the end of Path of Eyes?
Didn't you already scan the hint?
Oh, yes, I did.
Just yeah, just go this way, because you might be resetting out of your Sky Temple key hints here in a second, so there's no need to like lower that light block. Kill these pirates. The second one will usually drop a power bomb. It won't always, but
That's I believe
yeah,
that's
the first one will never drop anything, but
I believe that's my last worm key, possibly.
yeah, you can always scan it to be sure. You do have a lot of undone checks in Temple Grounds, and a worm key in Wind Chamber is kind of unusual, but it's worth scanning. Torvis key, okay. Okay, just go and immediately do the crate, because you don't want to crash here. You want to avoid that. Crate, and then just hit the cutscene.
Oh, thank God. I'll have you know that I am still terrible at final bosses, and so health is
Yeah.
definitely important to me.
You can scan the Emerald Gate while you're on top of the ship
Right.
while walking over here. Okay, so that's Dark Visor, so we're definitely not going to reset out of hints. You want to keep that.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Spider Annihilator are the only things we don't know. Actually, Gravity as well. I would say peak FTA here.
Yeah.
You might not always, like, sometimes peaking FTA is just a waste of time, but here if I have one suit, I'll usually always peak it, especially knowing that our other suit is in.
It's a missile.
Okay, yeah, that was a missile. Knowing that the other suit is in Torvis somewhere. That Dark Visor is kind of insane, though.
Okay, so hints. How do I
Yeah,
go?
just go
Right,
go back
GFMC.
through Wind Chamber.
Yeah. Do I move the light block while I'm on like halfway through Path of Eyes?
So, yeah, I would say do it here since you're going to be going to Torvis afterwards. Yeah, do it.
So much for priority drops.
Yeah. What is the game with giving you like terrible drops? Yeah. Just check the file shrine probably. And yeah, if you don't switch off Dark Visor,
It stays put.
it stays put. Yeah. Do 50 damage to you in one hit? That's crazy. Okay, no SDKs. We got all 9. Ooh.
Worm required. Worm. Cursed Lake.
Terrible. Tumos and Quad we already knew. Oh, wait, we do need Annihilator as well. Sentinel's Path, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we need Annihilator.
Dark Dwarf's Arena.
Okay, that's pretty free. That's pretty free as well. You can just get that when you save warp at the end of the game.
Right.
I already knew about that.
Oh my god, it just keeps going. Oh no.
That could be a little rough.
Temple
Okay,
access.
that's pretty free. Okay. I can probably teach you Cobalt lists for whatever the room is. Dynamo Works, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, if you already know it.
I
Like,
do not.
are you? I know you. How are you with the instant morph there?
I got it second try with Baja last time, but that is an anomaly. So
Okay, there is an alternate single room out of bounds you can do, which is a relatively easy wall crawl to get it. It takes like, I don't know, maybe 45 seconds, but it was more consistent for me when I first started doing it. And also, if it's just on Spider Guardian, I can teach you that as well. Unless you already know it.
no, I know how to get the morph into the hole. That's basically it. If it's requires Spider Guardian, I have to go through Worker's Path, right? So I
Kind of, yeah.
need to skip. Well, oh yeah, I guess if I do this wall crawl you're talking about. Yeah, I mean like to learn these things so I can skip these sometimes one-off items.
Yeah.
Not having
Cobalt is a good item to learn how to skip because it only locks 4 checks, and they're all relatively easy to skip with out of bounds. I mean, Sank Map is a little harder, but like you never hard require Cobalt as long as you have Space No Screw Attack, basically. So it's just really good to learn those skips. Let's see. So here we don't actually need Light Suit, I don't think, for any of those SDKs. So we can live without it. I might just take a save here, honestly, because you're kind of low on health.
Yeah.
Um.
I had Seed Bleed and thought I had Gravity Boost.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now, Spider Annihilator is what we're looking for, and Spider could be in labs. Annihilator can be almost anywhere. Annihilator, we would really like to find a hint for it. Spider is gonna most likely be in Torvis, though it is in logic right now for us to do a lot of spiderless sync. Um, I say I mean, really, it's almost never a bad idea to just do. Oh my god. Okay. Well, now this gets even more interesting. Also, nice all bosses speed.
Yeah,
Uh,
I said it in Echoes General that the seats I've been rolling have really been giving me the full Echoes experience. Like, what's the play here? Is it Portal Chamber and then Abandoned Worksite?
yeah, usually what I'll do, I'll peek Portal Chamber, I'll do the BSJ on this side of the room,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get Great Bridge, and I'll take a look at Abandoned Worksite. Then I'll go do Torv's Temple and go through the underground tunnel area,
Gotcha.
and then that'll loop you back into Great Bridge after you're done. These guys will usually annoy me, but I think you went far enough that it maybe unloaded the room, so yeah, nice. Okay, so now we're looking for Torv's keys as well, which I don't think we have the Torv's keys in.
No, we do know that one is in Great Wind Chamber though.
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, yeah, so just turn around then. And then... Yeah, Grand Wind Chamber. Really, we just want to hope for a hint. We already have every non-emerald hint. So, actually just speed running the emerald hints and going for all of them ASAP is not a bad idea here. But, I mean, really... ideally, we do Dark Upper Torvus in one pass. When you have Chica as a requirement, that's kind of always your goal, is to get it all in one, like, swoop, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, ideally, we get as many Torvus keys as possible before doing Dark Upper, but, you know, that might not happen. There can be Torvus keys in Dark Upper, so, especially if we don't have, like, much info on Torvus keys, just beelining hints until you find a Torvus keys hint can be really good here. Especially because these emerald hints are fast to grab.
Mm-hmm.
There's still one unknown Aegon key, though. Um, I think it's either Aegon or Temple Grounds. We still have a few undone checks in Temple Grounds, and then it would just be like light labs probably, if it's gonna be an Aegon. Wrong
Not the
kind of
keys I
keys.
want.
Man, this really is a seed.
Yeah, what was that about being sub-hour?
It had sub-hour potential when I forgot that there's an SDK on quad and before I knew that a Morbus and Chico were required.
So now I go to Underground Tunnel from here, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would just do underground tunnel, scan the hint, and then immediately turn around, head to Lower Torvis just to get those emerald hints. And if we're just routing for emerald hints in Lower Torvis, we only have to get it air underwater one time, which is nice. Just knowing how to do that with only one air underwater is good.
Do we not do Grove and Vista here?
I mean, actually, yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea because they're fast. It's just me wanting to be too, like... Oh, gravity is in Lower Torvis is what that means.
Right. Okay. I don't have any power bombs.
I think
Could have gone
Grav, with that hint, Grav is either Hydro Dynamo, Training Chamber, or Gathering Hall. So we have access to it right now. And that's kind of good because Grav is going to be our most recent item, and that gives us priority checks. Though what I'll say is, once you reach late game, be really careful with priority checks because once you reach a certain point in a seed, it becomes like a lot harder to follow the most recent item with your priority checks and like consistently find progression. That just doesn't happen as much as like once you get later on the seed because you have so many checks available. And yeah, you just gotta, you can't really prioritize things like that hard. But that gravity does save us time, so we want to get it. It's probably Hydro Dynamo or Training Chamber, though, because Gathering Hall is kind of a dead check. It just almost never has anything.
It's too far. Oops. Take it I'm not saving up there.
Yeah, you probably don't need to at this point. You have 4 E-tanks and a suit. You might not even need to get air underwater here. It would save you a little bit of time getting to the Hydro Dynamo item, but and you can also check if the Hydro Dynamo item is even gravity just by scanning, opening up Scan Visor. Go with left once you enter.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just right there.
Okay, which door do I go through now?
Go through the dark beam door towards Catacombs.
Do I bother scanning? And I guess it doesn't matter now.
No, it doesn't really matter. The reason you do this is if you don't have Annihilator, because you get all 3 of the rooms, and you want to approach TTE from this side so that you can peek the item while going in. If you go the other way, then you enter TTE from the wrong side, and it kind of messes things up.
Up to 3
That has to be ATS. So Cobalt is ATS. Okay, nice.
So sorry, I'm now going in Transit Tunnel East.
Yeah. If you have Annihilator, though, you actually want to go into Gathering Hall first, because then you can go through TTS, and then you get here and you go through TTE, and you just avoid ever going through Transit Tunnel West because that doesn't have any items, right? So
That
there's
was
your
a
light
suit.
suit.
Yeah.
Now that we know about Cobalt, this is a pretty aggressive play. It's actually not a bad idea if we don't get a Torviskey's hint on an Emerald hint, since we know Cobalt is ATS. And also we have Echo, so like we know Cobalt's ATS, right? We can just go there and like immediately get Cobalt and then just start scanning Cobalt hints to try and get that Torviskey's hint. It's a little aggressive, and the other option is you go back up to upper. But again, you lose time if you go to Chica twice. Okay, so the game kind of telling us there that boost was a little bit later in the logic chain than it like made it appear to be. You don't have Spider Ball.
Right.
And then you also just want to go towards Catacombs.
Ah, okay.
Because we don't have that hint yet.
I kind of forgot there's a...
Or not Catacombs, this is Gathering Hall.
Yeah.
Um, Scan this hint first, and then I would probably get that key.
I do not have the capabilities of getting it without Spider Ball.
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot. I forgot we didn't have a spider. Actually, look at that Inghive keys hint, because if that said Torvus Bog, it was in Torvus Energy Controller, I think.
Yeah, regular hints.
Torvus Bog, yeah,
So there's a
that's
chance.
probably most likely Inghive key.
So now I go back,
Yeah.
or
Now you
do I?
can go
Oh yeah.
go this way. Yeah, it's kind of tough to choose exactly what you do here, but I think I like just going to Sank and really just trying to get that Torvus key sent.
So do I try to go like as fast as possible to ATS now?
Yeah, and since you have Echo Visor, it's pretty easy to just immediately get there. Because we can just take the main research portal and go up.
Yeah, that's probably my least familiar section of the game is like how to properly use that portal.
Yeah. It's just like if you want to get from this elevator up to like the watch station area fast, and if you have Echo Visor, then use it. Especially when like we've already done uh Spider's Treasure too. So we don't gain anything by going that area, you know? You can shoot those guys with Dark Beam and they'll immediately disappear. They don't like,
Oh, okay.
because you know how they like they fall on the ground and like roll
Yeah.
around for a while. They just instantaneously die if you shoot them with Dark Beam. You can't charge it though. You have to shoot on charge, and sometimes it doesn't really work, which is weird.
So I'm just gonna take out Echo Visor here.
Yep. Power Bomb.
And how does this one get done again?
Behind you, there's that like more to your left now.
Ah,
Yeah,
this.
that arch. Yeah. Sometimes that sand wall's a little bit finicky, but funny thing is also this Cobalt is in logic. We have everything for this Cobalt to be logical.
Now I have to go to the
Yeah.
pit of
Judgment Drop.
Judgment Drop. There we go. I was really hoping the other ATS item would be like Annihilator and just do quad. Or I guess
Yeah.
I don't know how hard Spiderless quad is.
Like, actually killing Quad without Spider isn't bad, it's just escaping. That's hard.
Right. Yeah. Because you need to do that weird elevator trick.
Yeah.
I take a
And
peek
that's like a
here.
one-shot trick. And if you mess it up, you just soft log.
That is a missile.
if you want to roll jump there, you have to like slow down as you roll off the ledge. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you won't get into no more.
Am I doing watch station now, or do I just?
Well, we don't have spider ball to actually get watch
Oh,
station.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You could do the instant morph to open the portal, but I wouldn't really bother with that right now.
Thank you, game.
Yeah, and then just like you should probably go to Sank Temple first before going this way,
Okay.
because the way you're routing, you're doing sort of
Isn't
the
this
reverse thing.
a annihilator door?
Oh wait, that's an annihilator. Yeah, for some reason I thought you had annihilator. I don't know why I thought that. Yeah, if you had annihilator, then yeah, you'd want to do that.
Do I do the puzzle while I'm here?
Nah,
No.
get the hint though.
Okay. Right.
Okay, Dark Torvus, Temple Grounds Tor. Ooh, okay, that's a little rough actually, because that just means the other two Torvus keys were in Torvus.
Yeah. So the odds of that key being,
That's true. Well, that
yeah,
can't. That literally just can't be a Torvus key because it's spider locked and spiders on Chica.
right.
Um,
Yeah.
but it just means those other two were like basically just in Upper Torvus, which is unfortunate because we didn't do that.
It could also
That's
be
kind
in
of,
Hydro Dynamo, right?
it could, yeah, it could be in Hydro Chamber Storage. I usually like to do a 2 BSJ here. I mean, you can do it with just
I
the one, but
Yeah. I was just bonking my head.
if you do a 2 BSJ, it also lets you do that without screw attack. Just in case you have to do this without screw attack. Which you're not here without screw all that often, but
I never understood this rat to these guys.
well, actually, you had Dark Visor Seekers. You wanna shoot him with Dark Beam once you get their like thing off. But if you have Dark Visor Seekers, you can activate the cannon before you jump down,
One shot the
and
whole
then
thing.
yeah, and then you just immediately go into the cannon, and it'll just immediately kill the whole quad. Um, Otherwise, what you can do is get like in front of the quad a little bit, and you do like a bomb jump, just a one bomb jump into the air, like one bomb. Um, you do that, and then you lay a power bomb at the top. Nice. You love to see those hints. You lay a power bomb. Like imagine, I guess this I'm kind of over explaining this, but imagine like you're gonna do a double bomb jump, but instead of laying a second bomb, like in the air, you lay a power bomb, and then that'll take care of the quad.
So am I continuing on, I guess for more hints?
Yeah, I'd keep doing that. Because that's kind of, we went to Sank, and that kind of messed up. Like, that was a mistake. But you kind of get bailed out if there's an Annihilator hint here, so you're going to want to hope for that. I also prefer to do a 2 BSJ instead of that slope jump for, like, getting up this room.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, whatever is consistent is the best, so. And it's also technically faster to do a slope jump, so. We got to make sure we see whether the artifact is in the Dynamo Works tunnel or not right now.
Right. items. Thank God.
No, keep going that way. Keep going that way.
Don't I want to reset this room and...
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you could do that. Actually, you're right. For some reason, I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, you should
Ow.
definitely. The first attempt was pretty good. Oh, that one was really close. You just didn't hold back enough. Again, I think you just morphed a little bit too early. Like those were both really close. Actually, no. I think you were morphing too late.
Yeah, I'm really
Oh, what was
high.
that? It's like you're getting everything set up properly. You're just not getting an instant morph, which is weird. And I can't tell if you're morphing too early or too late.
Is using
Feel like
screw attack any
it's
easier
late.
here?
No, I think the screw attack method is just harder. Honestly, I mean it's pretty subjective, but
Yeah.
it's like there you were relatively.
It also means you have to have screw attack for it.
Yeah, ooh, that was really close. Just keep holding back after you morph. Just make sure that you roll into the thing if you actually do get the instant morph. That was close. I think you should delay your space jump a little more.
Okay.
You want to just move a little further forward to compensate for that. I feel like, yeah, that was pretty close. You just didn't hit the morph at the right time. You just have to make sure you get a really good slope jump. And, like, if you bonk your head, you kind of just have to restart.
Yeah, like I said, I got this second try just out of sheer luck last time.
I can be of assistance. Maybe give myself space jump. That might help. Um, I think you're just trying to like do it too fast, you know? Like you want to delay it a little more than what you're doing. I mean, I'm not perfect at this trick either. And like if you feel yourself bonk on the ceiling as you're slope jumping, just restart. Because, like, you need a lot of height in order to actually be able to get it. See there, I just got it. So fucking close.
Oh,
There you
thank
go.
God. Okay, yeah, I was started getting better slope jumps there at the end. All right. Still faster than Spider Guardian. Where am I going after this hint?
Well, so Spider is in Torvis, and honestly, we want to get. We still need the main research hint as well. Ooh,
Sync
okay,
map.
that's good. That's actually so fucking
Yeah.
perfect.
So do I have to go back up and around?
Oh yeah, I forgot we haven't done that. Nor what I mean, I would just wall crawl that. What I would do is you can do a screw attack over this like thing. It's
Oh,
really
oh,
easy. Let me show you.
yeah.
And then so we know where everything is now. Right now we're go mode. Because we need Spider, we know it's on Chica, we know where the Chica keys are, we know the last Aegon keys. Either yeah. That screw attack is so easy, but if you have Cobalt, another thing you can do, if you just scan this, you can literally just stand on this thing and then just screw attack through. Because like really the hardest part about this trick is just getting high enough to be able to do it.
Gotcha. So what am I doing here then?
I would just go into Aegon unless you want to do reverse mini gyro right now,
Don't
but
look. Nah. What do what do I need to do in Aegon? Go to Torvis?
we need to fight a Morbus.
Right. We're missing a key.
That last key is either Aegon or Temple Grounds.
Right.
So we probably would hope that it's Aegon.
How's the wall crawl to skip the keys? Or am I just better off probably going through labs?
Right now, I would just get the key.
Yeah, I'm only missing one, I guess.
Yeah, you're only
And we
missing
have
one
the
key, so I'll just get it. The wall crawl to skip the keys, it's not easy, but it's worth learning for sure. Like,
Mhm.
it's a really powerful trick because like they can be in really bad spots, and it lets you skip 3 items. So I would absolutely recommend you learn it, but I wouldn't do it
Do I
here.
do bio storage, bioenergy first?
I would say save that until the end. I would say go because then you have to go through vent area B, and you don't want to have to do that.
Okay.
I wonder if there's a secret world in this room. Actually, wait. Turn around and go peek. Go peek this.
Yeah.
Oh no, the light beam door.
I was just triggering the thing so these pirates would go away next time.
Yeah, yeah. Because if you don't find this Aegon key in labs, that means it's gonna be back in Temple Grounds, and you want to save warp, and you'll be in bioenergy at that point. So that's just gonna make it faster to save warp if you just do this right now. just shoot a super at the. Ideally, you would charge that super as you're coming into the room. If you have supers. And then with that cutscene, if you use screw attack before the cutscene begins, you can make sure the Metroids won't latch onto you then.
Chips.
Probably want to do that in 4 so you can cancel it. Also, you should probably use your space jump sooner so that you get a higher Z axis. That would make it easier.
Yeah, I just end up bonking my head on um, the collision that's surrounding it.
Honestly, I usually don't use this sandal. I use a different one.
All right, which stand-up you're using?
Let me warp there. Where's bioenergy production? Why is this version of menu mod I have not? For some reason,
It's not alphabetical. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know why. Because like I have an actual just a vanilla like game file with menu mod. This isn't rando, and for some reason it's not alphabetical. Unskippable cutscenes. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, there you go. What I like to do is there's another standable right here, which makes it easy, and you can just like go like this, and then you have a ton of height. So it was not there. Okay, so yeah, I would just save warp then. And then let's see, we know Hall of Honor dead is not it. Like, what checks do we have?
Got Dynamo Chamber, Hive Chambers.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
we can grab a Cursed Lake right now as well for basically for free. While we're there, we want to grab a Cursed Lake. It's kind of unfortunate that that Aegon key wasn't here. We also do need to grab that Torvis key though.
Yeah.
So it's like I might take the Amber elevator, go to Wind Chamber, pick that up, and then just keep going. Like, keep going in that same direction. And then you would get, yeah, there's kind of no good way to route that all, but that's what I think is probably best.
Oops. I have Dark Visor. Can't I just go through? Oh no, I need to. Yeah, you're right. I'll take the Amber one because yeah, I need to grab Wind Chamber. I was gonna say I could just go forwards, but
Well, actually, no. I think it's faster to get there through the Emerald elevator since you have Dark Visor Seekers. Because you get to Wind Chamber really fast through here.
oh no. Come on, Seekers. Thank God. Oh. guys are here. I do not know the bomb space jump, but I
Yeah.
could learn if it's easy
Learn.
enough.
It's not terrible, I don't think.
Or I can just do the screw attack method.
I have to find Grand Wind Chamber on this. There it is.
I'm unfortunately just not familiar with the lineup or where exactly I'm supposed to be standing.
Yeah. Okay, spawn me on this other side of the room. I'll get over there in a sec.
I'll just keep blindly attempting it.
Okay, so usually I like to look down at the ground. Kind of this corner right here.
Uh-huh.
I like to be a little to the left of it,
Okay.
and then just look this direction ish, and
Yep.
then kind of you might have to move a little bit to adjust the camera if it starts to slide.
Yeah.
And then you do a BSJ, which I messed up there. And then you kind of
I see.
you have to land over here. So it's the spot you're landing is right there.
Yeah.
So once you get the BSJ, you have to move to the right. Well, you first have to move a little forward, because if you don't move forward, you're going to bonk your head on this thing. And you
Got
have
it.
to move to the right and then back like that, I actually like it. I like this more than the screw attack.
I've only soft locked with the screw attack, so which I know is going too far to the left, but
Yeah, I'm always afraid of soft locking with the screw attack method. But it does technically allow you to get it without bombs, so. Oh, I got it right there. It's not bad.
of course it's not here.
So it's just hive chamber loop then.
Do I get Hall of Honor dead while I'm here?
No. You'll get it at the end of the game basically for free, so.
I'm just wondering if I should refill.
How much do you have?
I have 0 PBs, low on both beams,
Oh,
missiles.
on missiles? Yeah, I might just refill.
This is a part of why I was wondering, like, if I do Hall of Honor dead now while I'm...
Yeah, I mean, I still think you just get it quicker at the very end.
Alright. To worms?
Yep. Yeah, this is just worms into Torvis. And then,
Do I do worms in... Oh yeah, because I guess I can do Torvis into Sank, right?
yeah. And
Yeah.
you want to do Torvis into Sank because you need to get Spider Ball.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what you want to do.
Yeah, I was thinking Annihilator, but there's not really any point of getting Annihilator early.
Yeah, you only need Annihilator once you enter Sank.
Shit. Oh, I guess I want to go through the save station. Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, this is faster.
See, I've been recording my finish times to hopefully see a marked improvement over time. Uh,
Yeah.
but every seed I've played has been like all bosses,
So terrible.
and
Yeah.
it's just been like full clear the game, so they're all ending around the 2 hour mark, and it's like, even if I played just about as good as could be, it's like,
Yeah.
because like we didn't really miss a lot here. We got hints and a good time.
The only thing that went
It's
wrong
like,
was just not getting the Spider Ball first pass. But honestly, like, I think it's worth taking that risk because the chance that, like, those Torviskis are all just going to be in lower and upper Torvis is kind of like there's a good chance one of them's in Aegon, one of them's in Sank or something, and then if you immediately go to Dark Torvis there, you get punished. But it would have actually worked out here, so that was kind of the only thing that went wrong. Other than that, it was good though.
all right, what's the best strat here? Do I use Seekers or
Light
Supers?
beam.
Light Beam? Okay. Oh yeah. This is why I need to switch to console.
Yeah, that was kind of the reason. Like, I was playing on Dolphin for a while, and the reason that made me actually set up my Wii is just because of the lag you get with Echoes. Terrible.
Like the optimization I have to do to look away is just... So I shoot
Pretty
both of
horrible.
their heads first, right?
Yeah, shoot both their heads, and as you shoot the next one, you want to get close to this guy's head so that as soon as you morph, he just sucks you in, then you just boost over the other one real quick and lay bombs
Ugh.
immediately. You almost had it.
Yeah, I'm so used to Prime's boost speed, like charge, that I let it go much too early. So now I get 3 worms.
Yeah.
perfect amount of light ammo,
Nice.
apparently. Okay. I don't need the thing, so I can just get out of here. Do I take the portal in? Oh no, never mind. The portal's in the. I always forget which side that.
The portal is only in
Yeah.
Light World, yeah. Let's see. Torvis. What do we even have in Torvis? Do we have any SDKs in Torvis? I can't remember.
Dark Torvus Arena.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty free, as we just have to do a bunch of dark upper checks anyways to try and find that Dark Torvis key.
Yeah.
Generally, if I think, and this is a situation that can come up. We know that there's our last Torvis key is probably going to be in dark. It's in Dark Torvis, right?
We've got two
Yeah.
keys. Yeah, one's
Well,
in
yeah.
Torvus, one's in Dark Torvus.
But we're gonna find the Light Torvis one first, probably, because we're gonna be in the Light World. As you like, you can argue that it's better to do Dark Lower first, because if the SDK is down there and you do Dark Upper, then you have to double dip. But I think Randovania really likes to put that, like, if you have a Dark Torvis
Right
key,
before Chica, yeah.
it loves to put it in Dark Upper. It can be in Dark Lower, and it will be, but it's rare. So I think it's almost always worth just taking the risk and doing Dark Upper, because it's up there a lot.
You shitting me. Third time's the charm. So am I doing Forgotten Bridge and all that good stuff first?
Yeah,
Or
go
do
go towards, go
or
towards yeah, just go towards Plaza.
okay. I can do the bomb space jump to skip the thing, but I have not practiced it in
The
some time.
gate. Well, I would go through Torvis Grove, honestly. Go through there. You can just go through Torvis Grove to
Yeah,
get over there, because
like
that
you
way you
want me
can
to
get,
do it first?
yeah,
Okay.
because you want to get that light Torvis key first, and I think at this point it can be Forgotten Bridge, Plaza Access, or a Hydro Chamber Storage. Or actually, it could technically be TTS as well,
Which
which
would
would
be
be kind of cool.
yeah, that'd be pretty bad. And it's impossible for it to be on Plaza because I don't have.
Yeah, you don't know Spider.
Do I peek the item here before I?
Yeah, Plaza Access takes a while, so if it's here, then you just want to get it. Okay, it's not. And if it's not Plaza Access, then it's possibly Hydro Chamber Storage, or possibly TTS, which would both be kind of annoying. Moment of truth. Is it here? Yes, it is.
Woohoo!
Okay.
So now we're taking the portal.
Yeah.
So we go to what's it called? Up to the front where Cache is first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get Dark Tortoise Arena right away, and then yeah.
Oh yeah, get direct dwarfs. Yeah, very good. Good call. Good call.
Yeah, you would end with Cache B, and if it's not an upper, it plays pretty well into a Cache B Chasm wall crawl, but if you don't know how to do that, then you would just kind of go back towards Forgotten Bridge, take that portal again. Cache B Chasm is really worth learning as well. It's another very powerful wall crawl just for routing's sake. It also lets you get into lower Torvis without supers pretty easily.
Yeah, it's definitely on my list.
It's a lot easier than the Light World version of trying to get in there without supers, so.
I've learned my lesson about laying this power bomb too close. That's a red key.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Okay.
There's no reason to do any of this.
Yep.
Hold on. It could be cannonball.
Oh yeah, good. Imagine. Imagine attacking here.
A man can dream.
Yeah.
There's still two more spots.
We should probably fill up on ammo before the fight.
Yes.
Well.
What? Oh, sure. Apparently I panicked taking the combat visor
Accidental
back
menu
out.
mod.
Yeah. Okay.
You scanned.
Yep. Ugh. Okay, so it'll jump one more time because I missed.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be like really quick with the super shot in order for it to actually hit. And you just switch back to life beam, start charging again. So you can shoot it when it comes out of there. Then next time it goes down, it's going to come to the platform. Okay, so then you get up dark beam. And he'll be over here. You should have enough beam ammo right now where you don't need to worry about. Yeah, and then once you get here, you do a dark beam, 2 dark beam shots and a missile once he's going down like that. You repeat that.
Okay.
Yeah, you have enough beam ammo that you shouldn't need to worry about getting more drops during the larva fight. We'll just get him during adult. He might just start. Yeah, he's gonna start rotating again, I think.
Okay.
And then here he should just come to the platform one more time, and then you can kill him. And then there you go.
Okay. Now light beam for stunning. Or no,
Dark,
no, dark.
dark. Yeah. Ideally, if you have Annihilator, you would use that, but one charge shot will stun. Or, okay, then what you do, lock 2 onto that one. And then as soon as you shoot, start charging. And if you immediately shoot a charged dark shot at him, as soon as the things hit, he won't move right away. And you can basically, like, stun lock him.
I see.
You can only do that on the first phase, because he has more health in the second, like, light part.
Gotcha.
Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, you should probably get a little more light damage here. If he gives you, he'll probably shoot some guys out, right? And then you can just get some light ammo from that. I think you probably have enough dark ammo for it, but actually, no, you might have enough light ammo. Yeah, you should be good. Okay, yeah. You probably don't even need to grab more beam ammo here. I think you'll be fine with what you currently have. As long as you hit. Okay, and then just one shot. Nice. And then as soon as you do this, you just start charging. You won't, like, immediately take them out.
I missed one.
Start charging. Just as soon as you shoot the Seekers, start charging a Dark Beam shot, and then immediately, like, as soon as the Seekers hit him, just shoot that Dark Beam shot at him. And it'll, in the first phase, it'll completely stun him again. And in the second one, it'll bring him down to 1 shot.
Gotcha.
Because he does have a little bit more health the second time.
Spider
on
ball.
Spider on Chica. Oh, did you pause your timer on accident?
Apparently. I don't know
I think
how.
that, like, I'm pretty sure that, like, just happened. Because I feel like I remembered it going during the Chica fight.
I definitely didn't click anything. Once I'm...
Do you like about Bahaki or something?
Shouldn't have.
Huh, I don't know.
I think think live spit just crashed.
Oh, rip.
All right, well, it's 1:44 on the recording, so
All right, yeah.
okay. So now I go Lord Torvis towards Annihilator.
Yep. What are your last SDKs?
1 second.
Probably should have made one of these myself, but
Dark Torvis Arena. We got Sentinel's Path. We got Hive Temple. Dynamo Works. We got Temple Access. We got, and then it's AL Temple Grounds. Main Energy Controller. Hall of Undead. So a cursed lake. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we just forgot to get that earlier.
Right. Yeah, we walked right by it. Yeah.
It would have been better to get it then, but yeah.
Okay. And then the dark. Is it the dark beam one that I have to go? No, it's the Seekers I have to go to, right? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Seekers.
Yeah, Seekers bring you to Sank.
Save.
Yeah, you just gotta grab Annihilator here.
Do I have to defeat the quad to grab it?
Yeah.
Okay, couldn't remember if the lasers were on the same side or not. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, you just arc. Let's see. So the best route for Sank is probably just uh take the portal and Hall of Combat, quad, Judgment drop portal, and then Sentinel's Path on the way to return the energy.
Sounds good. New patcher. Blue, red, yellow. Oops. A little late on that morph.
uh,
Oh, right. It's been so long since I've had a seed that's actually brought me to this part of the game. That's not gonna work.
you just bonked your head there with your first jump. So you probably didn't hold forward soon enough. There you go.
Alright. What's the strategy here?
For phase 1, just shoot the legs when they like glow, of course. But then you want to stick
Supers or
light beam. You just charge up light. You do two charge light shots. We'll take one out. And then what you're gonna do is you roll and you run up to that, like the one that's the leg that's broken.
Mhm.
You run up to it, and then you bomb it so that it destroys the red thing. And then you need to stick right next to this leg for the whole time, and it'll move around. And yeah, the one you were aiming at is the next one that's gonna glow up. It's the one to your left. And then shoot it, and then boost towards it and bomb, lay some bombs. And so it destroys that red thing. And then, yeah, you start charging and aim at the left one again. And you make sure you stay, he's going to move around. You got to stay close to this leg.
Yeah, so it
If you
keeps
pick,
stomping.
yeah. If you,
Shit.
oh, you didn't, yeah, it's kind of tight once you get, like, far. Like, once you get to the third and fourth hits, it gets a tighter window. But yeah, this just prevents him from doing any patterns that might lose you time. But phase 1 is kind of just an auto scroller.
Okay.
There you go. The second phase, if you have enough light ammo, it's better to use light beam on the middle pillar, but you only have 31, so just use screw attack.
Yeah, do I have to get up close to it?
Um,
Oh,
honestly, I like to kind of stay further back than that. Like, yeah, kind of more like that. And then, yeah, just echo visor. And if you have enough light ammo, then it's faster. And those ones, you just do a charged light shot and then either 2 or 3 solo uncharged lights, depending on how much light beam, like how many shots of the burst it gets hit by. It can take either 2 or 3 to get rid of.
gotcha.
That one's gonna be 3, yeah.
Okay.
Now, let's see. You don't have enough for a charged light here, which is the best thing. But I would just shoot a super and then another missile to stun him. But one full charged light will just completely stun him, and then just see which way he goes. Or you can, hey, you got the 50-50 there, which is nice. Saves a little bit of time. But it's like you might as well just see which direction he's going, and then. Yeah, you're not good for that. All right.
Pardon?
Oh my god. Okay. I've never seen that before.
Classic.
You should post this in the permalink sharing channel because this is a seed.
Yeah. See how some of the
I
other
yeah.
mentees do.
I can't remember. Honestly, I don't even know when the last time I had an all bosses seed was. It's been a long time.
This thing right now, I need to do the async so I can see like how some other folks did. Because right now I'm just comparing bad seeds to bad seeds.
Yeah. Like the tournament asyncs or the async races.
The tournament asyncs. I'm
Okay.
planning on also doing the async races so I can.
Yeah.
Cause I haven't looked into any of the tournament asyncs to see if people are uh, sharing like individual times or just how they did.
Yeah. None of mine are.
Okay, judgment drop. Return the energy. Get
Get
Sentinel's
Sentinel's
Path.
Path. Yeah, and then safe warp from main gyro.
That gets me up to 6. Hall of Honor
Yeah.
dead. A Curse Lake.
And then 2 most.
Right. One of the biggest things I'm finding that I just struggle with is there's so much to this game that I'm usually so lax in like prime races for like remembering things. It's like, oh yeah, I peaked like a couple things. I can remember that. I have 6 hints. But like keeping track of all the hints you get throughout the game and all the checks, it's something
It's
that
a
I
lot,
I
yeah.
have to work on because that's definitely a spot where I'm going to lose time if I'm not careful. Like the Accursed Lake key, it's like walked right by that just because I
Yeah.
forgot hints.
Did you write them down?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Usually what I write down when I do a seed, I'll write down, really all I write down is my Sky Temple key hints. I write down, just briefly, I'll write down key bearer hints because those are ones that you tend to forget.
Do I bother fighting, like, killing
Nah,
these guys? Didn't know
I
if they
wouldn't.
bug me enough here to warrant it.
Not really.
Oh my god, is that the longest scan ever? High, low,
Yeah.
high, medium. Okay.
They do kind of make the room shake, but they're not that bad. Sucks when you're trying to do this out of bounds and you have this layer, though. And these guys are just constantly making the room shake.
Then I'm taking the main gyro save, right?
And you grabbed a Cursed Lake. You just save orb and then take the Amber Elevator. But here we gotta take Violet.
Right.
And then it's not faster, really, ever to use Great Temple as a means of getting around. For the most part, it's like, unless I'm like specifically in Temple Assembly Site and I want to get to like meeting grounds, then it's probably worth going through Great Temple. But like a lot of the time, those elevators just take so much time that I wouldn't go through Great Temple really ever for Temple grounds. It's faster in game time, of course, but
Yeah, but who cares about that?
yep. That's why the speedruns do it that way, though.
Oh, come on. I guess my helpful bonus of doing a cursed lake and then routing through landing site is I get to refill my ammo.
It's actually a nice thing about that. Still, this is not a bad time for an all boss to seed. Pretty good.
Yeah, we're at 2 hours and 3 minutes. Minus, I think, like, I don't know, it's probably like a couple seconds of menuing before the timer started, but this will put me right around my average time,
Yeah.
which I guess is, it's like, I think this is probably one of the bigger seeds that I've had to do, which I think means it went well.
That went pretty well.
I have to watch all these back to make sure I actually retain all the information.
Mm-hmm. Incash will drift left after you shoot it, so when you use screw
Hmm.
attack.
Do they all? I guess they don't all go left.
They don't all go the same direction, but that one will.
Gotcha.
Because they all have like different paths depending on what like collision is around them.
Oops.
Something I wonder about is I wonder if Echoes was actually originally meant to have 10 keys. And then they were just like, it would be cool for the story if there was only 9 and like one guy
One guy
returned
got it
it.
back. Yeah. Think of the lore.
If I ever get a chance to talk to the developers. Because 9 seems like a kind of weird number. I mean, I guess it's not that weird, but
Yeah, based on the others having like 3 of each, kind of makes
that's true.
sense.
Yeah, that's
But
true. It does
then
not
it
make
could
sense.
be like, because yeah, there's like a certain amount per area as well.
I could see like 12, and they put like 3 in each area.
One one three two. Right.
Yep. 1132. Oh, there was one time Meepy said he was like, "Is this thing randomized?" I told him no. He was like, "That's an idea for new patch." I was like, "Please no."
Yeah, I mentioned it a couple
Meepy.
times. It won't. I know that I think Dunk and Dark Zero have no interest in randomizing
Yeah.
this one, even though it would probably be possible because a lot of people don't know how this puzzle even works, and it'd just be a guessing game most of the time.
It was a fun puzzle to solve casually the first time I played, though. I really liked that one. Same with Airy. It felt kind of cool to like walk along the edge. Those were like really satisfying puzzles to solve.
Ugh, there's a slope here.
I mean, I was also kind of dumb when I played this game the first time, so I don't really know.
Oh yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
Still, what's it called? Developing brains.
Indeed. If you don't know the strats for EI2, something good you can do to like save you time on basically every seed. I mean, it can save you quite a bit of time. It's just to learn the fast strats for EI2 with power bombs. They're not really hard, but I can't really explain them with words. You just kind of have to see it to understand. But I would say that's worth your time to learn as well, because it's like 30 seconds of time save at least every seed that you get, so it's not a bad thing to learn. And also the quick climb for this room right here, if you don't know it already. Sanctum. Or no, this is Sky Temple Energy Controller. Yeah, if you turn around and move a little bit to the left, that slope jump.
I see.
I like to move to the left just so you don't bonk your head.
Mm.
And then use screw attack.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you really have to. Thank you, game.
Bonk. That always happens to me. Discord really trying to tell me about Rec Room Winter Quest right now. I'm gonna go ahead and hide that.
Of course, that missed.
Too far left. If you get like closer to Emperring, he won't shoot his laser. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
It does make the window for wherever you need to shoot the super a little bit tighter, but I think it's worth it just to not get annoyed by the laser.
That power bomb just
That
missed.
power bomb really did nothing. That's crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen a power bomb there just do absolutely nothing. That's kind of hilarious.
Oh my god, stop. Nope.
You got like a tiny bit of damage there.
Yeah. What? How'd that one miss?
It was a little too far to the right. I like, actually what I like to do is like jump whenever I shoot the super, so that I'm like in the air and it's a little bit higher. It makes it more likely to hit. Because the hitbox on that is kind of whack.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, like try like jumping before you shoot it. Okay.
Or just shoot it right in the side.
Yeah. How did that even deal damage? I don't even know what happened there. So yeah, you can hit all 4 of these tentacles with the same power bomb, and it's pretty nice. So I would say you should learn those strats. It saves you like pretty much a free 30 seconds every run. It's not like hard. You just have to know how to do it basically.
Of course, I didn't get a single one there.
Just like, I don't know. You can literally just like look at like Miguel or Aaron, one of their speedruns, and probably just copy it. And like, it's not much harder than it looks. The fast strats for EI2.
The last seed I played had like the worst Impering too. There we go. I will not be trying to do the cool jump. I will be climbing all the way to the top because I fail it every time.
Yeah, I failed that. I failed the cool jump in CPT Weekly today. Ooh, another thing that's really good to learn. the actual like speedrun strats for DS4 skip, and that one's really worth your time because
I
you can like,
I kind of know it, kind of.
yeah, Aaron has a video on it, but it's really good, and it's like it can save you so much time. Like a lot of the time, people get centered. They don't actually get centered. They just mess up DS4 skip, and that's why they get centered. You're not actually looking at Dark Sandwich to your left. She won't immediately pop up her shield like that a lot of the time.
No.
You have to like damage her first before she'll start doing that mostly.
No. Okay.
You just hit her with a missile though.
No.
Yeah, you did. I think you actually hit her with a missile. Wow, she was invisible, which is unfortunate.
Great. Because I think I'm supposed to screw attack first when she drops down or something like that, and then missile.
Yeah, I hear. Let me actually just like warp to final bosses. And I'll show you a DS4 skip. Also show you EI2 and EI1. Honestly, I'll just show you all of them.
Oh my god, you're only doing one freaking thing?
Yeah, one cycle.
It's like, give me more blobs.
I still have yet to even try to do Emperor Ring skips. That's the thing I shouldn't mess around with. It's a good replacement for Spiderless EI2 if I can actually figure out how to do the Secret World. Okay, that was weird.
Oh my god, this is a boring fight.
Yep. Every time I think about how boring this fight is, I just remember one time Jay telling me that he thought Thardus was the best boss in the Prime series. I was like, bro, that is so wrong. I'm like, you're actually insane.
Time at 2:19. God damn.
Yeah. And let me show you some final bosses. Okay, even if I have Annihilator, I usually just like to use supers. So just get really close, and then I jump. I actually don't usually cancel the supers because you can do um like you can do it a one cycle without canceling.
Okay, so you can get high enough with the jumps to
Yeah.
not get hit by the laser still. Okay.
Yeah, and then what you do here, um, you're gonna do there are 11 tentacles, so you're gonna do 4, 4, and 3.
Hmm.
And so on this first one, you wiggle around like right there. It's kind of weird because you're like the hitboxes to like actually anger these guys are kind of whack. Actually, I'm gonna keep angering them like when I'm up there, but they're kind of whack. But you just wiggle around right here,
Hmm.
then you lay a power bomb, and then you wiggle a little underneath these two, kind of in the middle. There, I actually missed this, but somehow I missed both of them. I think I laid the power bomb too early. But the next one, you just in the middle between them, lay the power bomb, and then this one you kind of do a big circle, and again I missed that again. This one you do another big one between the two, and then the last one you just get them out. So I can save a bunch of time. EI3, I don't even. I'm not good at EI3 because I never practiced him, but it's just screw attack.
Yeah.
There's not really that much to be said. It's a lot of RNG, honestly, just whether he allows you to attack him with what patterns he gives you. All right, and then DS4 skip. Let me get decent ammo out. Come on, cool jump. Nice. Oh, normally you get turned around there if you do a little instant unmorph off of that. Oh, also, I just realized I haven't changed the layer for this room, so I'm gonna have a bunch of blockades in my way during this fight. But
Yeah.
um, let's see, I need 5 light ammo. And then I like to switch to dark beam because you might want to use dark beam. And then you want to stand like directly underneath, but like not directly underneath, but like you want to be facing this like blue kind of like
Hmm.
stream underneath DS. And then you want to be pretty close. And then once that stream goes away, Dark Samus is going to drop down. You move a little bit to the right, and then as soon as she hits the ground, you just use screw attack.
And then you
And
start firing the
and then
missiles.
I just missed. I don't even know how I missed that, but
I guess now you just wait for her to reset.
yeah. If you miss, just wait for her to do this.
Yeah, my unfortunate mistake there was I actually hit her with the missile,
Yeah.
causing you to switch to Dirk Samus 4. Okay.
Okay, so she drops, use screw attack, and there we go. I got some decent damage, and I just got insta centered. Like that was just bad luck, but
Hmm.
like
Yeah,
if you
yeah, go ahead.
if you get good enough luck and she just doesn't center you, then you can use dark beam on her. That's a just honestly, I
Yeah,
mean, unless you want to be really fast, just using dark beam is kind of just worth it every single time because like it doesn't save you that much time to do the screw attack strats.
yeah. I've done both, but now with that better understanding, I shouldn't screw myself over off the bat.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
Um,
I actually knew what I was doing, but more of just like it worked out what I did. So makes
let's see, I
sense.
think uh in my or hold on, I need to mute for a second. Okay, yeah, I think in my semi-final matches against Estrion, I got really clean DS4 skips both times. It was like, let me just screen share so I can show you what basically a perfect DS4 skip looks like.
Sure. Probably gonna cut the video here. Thank you for letting me get mentored.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And
I'm always happy to help people.
yeah, a few more tricks under my belt now. So
Yeah.
thanks.